Hi, I'm Drew Hutchison. You're tuned to Greenfield Community Television, and I have some fast-breaking chorus news for you. I'm here with Charlene Scott and Sheila Heffernon. And Charlene, you're with the Da Camera Singers. What is Da Camera Singers? I've never heard this term.
You know, I hadn't either. I don't know what it is.
Da Camera means of the chamber or of the room. And we started out as a madrigal group that would have been a group of people singing together madrigals, probably around a few bottles of wine, and back in the 17th and 16th centuries.
So madrigal singing is highly formalized, though, and the repertoire tends to be traditional.
Yes.
But you don't have traditional repertoire, right? Or
we have some that's traditional and some that's brand new. For instance, last spring we did an oratorio about Matthew Shepard, the young man who was killed because he was gay, and it was fabulous. We had 400 people in the audience, and there was silence at the end. It was very moving. So non-traditional, and definitely traditional with Bach, Mozart,
And the organization has been around for 50 years?
Yes, it has. That's right. It started, as Sheila said, as I've heard a few madrigal groups coming together. I just know I got a phone call from a friend saying, hey, there's a bunch of people that want to get together and sing. Are you interested? And I said, of course. So I think there were maybe, in the original group 50 years ago, it was directed by Ann Kearns, who was the director of music at Hampshire College for a while, and was a composer. And unfortunately, she passed away a few years ago. And I think there were 4 on a part. I'm not quite sure how you do it if there aren't.
Right.
You have some really strong singers.
Sure.
And so maybe 16. And how many are we now, Sheila? 50-something?
50.
So how do you work that out, though, with so many people singing the same parts? Is it just blends?
One hopes that it just blends. We work a lot on that.
And you have a performance coming up real soon, which is why we're here today. This is why it's fast breaking. So what's happening soon? What's going on?
So our 50th anniversary concert is going to be this weekend. Saturday, we are performing in the First Congregational Church in Amherst at 7:30. And on Sunday, we are performing here in Greenfield at the Episcopal Church of St. James and Andrew at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And usually your programs are free to the public.
Our programs are always free to the public because we want everybody to come. We don't want anyone to feel that they can't come, so they are free to the public. We do take donations for those who are able to do that to help us, because it's not free to do all the music, but we make our programs accessible to everybody. There's accessibility in both of the churches where we're performing, and also we just want people to come.
So is there any special material you're doing because this is your 50th anniversary?
I think this is fascinating, and Sheila will tell you more about it, but it's selections from things we've done over the 50 years. And there's serious classical music, and there's music that we commissioned from composers around the area, and some of those are really fun. And so it's quite fascinating. And it's like one after the other, after the other, after the other. How many?
There are 21 pieces all together.
So it's about an hour-and-a-half program?
It's about an hour with intermission, yes, because most of the pieces are short. It's not like that they're long, they're pieces. So we're calling it a patchwork quilt because it is a bit, pieced together of the repertoire. In January, we spent a month in our rehearsals. People had suggested things that they'd loved from the 50 years. There are, I need to say, and Charlene is one of them, there are 3 people still singing with us who sang in the original group, which is wonderful. So, and lots of people who've been with the group for many, many years. So they shared with me what their favorite pieces were, and we spent a month reading through all of that music. It was kind of fun. And we really sort of voted on what the pieces were that we liked the most, and then we found a way to put them together into a program that we hope will flow.
So if someone finds out about Da Camera singers, such as myself the first time, and they're interested in joining, I mean, do you just accept people, or do you have to go through an audition process? Because if you have someone in there that doesn't have the best voice, I mean, that can cause grave harm.
Mm-hmm. We are open to people who love to sing. We do auditions, and mostly it's based on whether there's space or not, because we do try to keep a sense of balance.
Right.
So it's hard to have a chorus that has 25 sopranos and 2 tenors and a bass or whatever. So we do try to keep a balance, but we do it by audition, and we're always welcome to open to new members.
And people can find you on the internet, I'm imagining. Do you have a website that you'd like to share?
Get this, it's called thecamerasingers.org.
Get out of here.
Really, it's so easy.
.camerasingers.org.
.camerasingers.org.
I don't even have to try to remember that.
And you can find us on Facebook as well.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, for a group of people who are maybe a lot older than the normal people who are using Facebook or Instagram, we try to get out there and be on social media to share what we're doing.
Well, I'm delighted to hear more about you in the future. Do you have any of your programs, the music itself, online where we can watch a concert?
Yes, you can on our video. The videos are on our website.
Oh, okay. So one-stop shopping. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you letting me know about this program coming up in Greenfield at St. James Episcopal Church and Andrews Episcopal Church this Sunday.
Okay.
And I wish you grand success. And in the future, please call. And we'll work together to inform the community of what's going on in Greenfield, right?
Right. Well, and we'll hope people will come and join us. Our name of our program is so appropriate. It's For the Love of Singing. Right. Because that's what we love to do. Well,
I love that. Thank you so much for coming on. I
Thank
really
you very
appreciate
much.
it. It's so lovely to meet you.
You too.
And thank you for joining us. And I will keep you informed of more art as more artists come forward to GCTV and let us know what's going on, and then we'll let you know what's going on.